Welcome to the show that rips the label off fashion. I'm going to be showing you everything you need to know about clothes and proving you don't need to spend a fortune to look fabulous. Hi! You don't have to be a fashion slave to be a style icon. Each week I take on the cream of designer fashion in a catwalk face-off to prove you can look uber stylish on a high street budget.
I have seen a gorgeous frock just here that I absolutely love.
Also tonight, fashion insider Chung gets exclusive access into the world of Chanel and meets Karl Lagerfeld, the kooky king of couture.
In the past, the rich woman bought 7, 8 dresses. Now, the new rich woman, they buy 30 dresses in 15 minutes.
And she flies in to find out if you can be sweat-free and fabulous in fashion's latest trend, polyester.
Now, if all of you ladies could put your arms in the air, please, I'm going to test for any sweat patches.
My travelling catwalk hits Edinburgh to find a malt of Scottish street style.
It's vintage, it's chic, it's individual, it's me.
And princess of edgy fashion Kelly Osbourne lets me loose in her eclectic wardrobe.
My mum sometimes says to me, you know, if you didn't have your hair the way that you do, you'd look like an old lady.
Each week, I take on the very best designer fashion has to offer in a catwalk face-off. And label slaves, beware. I'm a boy on a mission to prove you can get style, whatever your budget. So we're backstage now, preparing for our fashion face-off. On this side of the stage, I'm going to have 4 models that I'll be styling exclusively in high street gear, but with a bit of a Gok twist. And right over there are 4 models that I'm going up against that are going to be head-to-toe in designer gear. So basically, it's me against the designers. Now, in less than 1 hour, all 8 models are going to sashay their gorgeous things down this runway, and at that point, the audience will decide whether they prefer the side with the designer stuff that costs thousands or my side from the high street that all comes under £200 a pop. Let the audience decide. Tonight's theme is Sex and the City, the fashion film of this summer. A designer-dependent look, Carrie Bradshaw is the label junkie. But my challenge is to prove edgy, playful chic can be done on a high street budget. I'm going up against the 4 queen bees of designer fashion, and with Sex and the City as the theme, they are in their absolute element.
The girl that wears Sex and the City is so passionate about fashion that she is going to spend all her money on designer clothes.
It's about having an element of eccentricity. It's about having mismatched colours, mismatched styles. I think it would be hard for the high street to replicate this look.
I think the Sex and the City trend will be quite a difficult one for Gok to come up with something to compete with the designers.
This look, in terms of designer versus high street, cannot be copied by the high street. No matter how hard you try, it cannot be copied.
The Sex and the City world is the fashionista's world. When it comes to clothes, they don't have a price tag, it's all about the label. So what have the Flush 4 got up their designer sleeves? First up, Erin Mullaney.
Sex and the City is really about being bold and individual, and I think this dress by Alexander McQueen might be our winner.
It is really a one-of-a-kind statement piece. It also has these amazing feathers that kind of go across the bust, and it's got this drape in the back and pleats. It's got everything going on. It's just quite an amazing dress.
What can you say? You know, they're timeless. They're, you know, only a few pairs made. They're definitely Sex and the City. And they're only £705, bargain.
To complement this look, we chose some really bold accessories. 3 oversized bangles.
They're all real jewels, and I think it's a really amazing combination of colour. And then there's this amazing clutch as well by VBH. It's real python. So I think we found the perfect mix of things.
Marigay McKee chooses designer outfit number 2.
Yeah, I want something a bit sexier than that.
What about this?
I don't want something below the knee. I want something a little bit shorter, a little bit less formal.
This one we're nearly sold out of. We've got a few left. This is really cute.
I love that. We've got a great Poochie mini dress. But I think that dress to me says, I'm going to have fun. It's informal. It's not too fussy. I think that one's great. Let's take this one. That is a great wedge because you've got this really sort of gorgeous bamboo detail on the heel. The accessories we've put together for this look are fun, they're funky, they're colourful. We've got beautiful crocodile clutch in neon colour. The cocktail ring is just a little bit of fun, and I think our Sex and the City chick would feel quite at home wearing a sparkler that size. That is a hot to trot Sex and the City look.
Lena Basma is pulling designer outfit number 3.
This one here by Felder Felder I think is great. It's a yellow neon dress, one shoulder, very short. I love it because it's fun, it's flirty, it's fitted. It's also a little bit 80s, which I think is perfect for Sex and the City.
What about these?
Oh, Rebecca, I absolutely love this one. I think it's so much fun. It's not too big, it clashes the colour, and it's how much?
£245.
Perfect, that's a good price. These Chloe shoes are perfect for Sex and the City, don't you think?
Definitely.
Yeah, a bit edgy. I think we've got the look, don't you?
Yeah.
And Brick Smith star handpicks the 4th designer outfit.
When I think of Sex and the City, I want to think of somebody impeccably dressed. Pixie, come with Mama. Come on, honey. Help me find that dress. Where is it? Where is it? Okay. So what I chose was this David Cito dress. It's handmade, which is elegance and New York personified. When you look at it, you'll see the drape of it, the twist of the fabric. You'll see a little flounce underneath with some polka dots coming through. It's silk. He's sewn a weight in here so that it drapes beautifully. Oh, so beautiful. I love this dress so much. There's that Miu Miu one too. And these guys are 220 pounds. They're classic, just like the dress. You will never copy this. This is quality distilled.
The gauntlet is well and truly laid. Time to check out those designer looks with my fashion insider, Alexa Chung.
I'm well into this dress. It's Felder and Felder. And it's, I think it's a beauty. And it goes with the Chloe shoes, I think it's very Sarah Jessica Parker.
That's gorgeous. I have to say, these shoes are sensational, aren't they?
Other than that, I'm very much obsessed with bags.
Yes.
So, this guy.
Oh, I love it.
I love that guy.
I love it. But the thing is, if you turned that round, I have to say, if you took away that little label there, $14.99, new look.
No, it's not.
It so is.
It is, and it's lined with a beautiful pink.
Blah, 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 blah. And what about this one? What about the black one?
Oh, but hang on, you won't be able to get this. This is...
Do you know what? Do you see what I was avoiding that? You can't see this one.
You can.
That's the McQueen.
Alexander McQueen, and look at the prints on all that. Then. It's also got a corset inside it, and then a whole sheer affair on deep. It wraps around itself.
I do love this one as well. This one is making me panic slightly because that detail is gorgeous. But you know what? You need to put your money where your mouth is because I am going to win this week.
Whatever.
I feel quite certain about it. I've got a lot riding on this one. But you know what? The audience will be my judge. It's 40 minutes to my catwalk showdown. Backstage hair and makeup teams are hard at work. I've got just 800 quid to outstyle the fashionistas' designer outfits and their bottomless budgets.
What can you say? You know, they're timeless, only a few pairs made, and they're only £705. Bargain.
So I'm hitting my world, the high street, to find 4 Carrie Bradshaw eclectic looks. Carrie Bradshaw personified. It's the idea of when it's wrong, it's right. This bag is a perfect example of that. This bag is so wrong and so hideous. It's fabulous. I can't tell you. I'm so excited about this. I'm panicking that I can't afford it. Can someone tell me how much this costs? Anyone? £40. I can't afford it. The secret to my first outfit is going to be all about clashing colours. It's time to break the rules. I have seen a gorgeous frock just here that I absolutely love. I want to work on this navy blue and I want to use that as my colour to clash. When you're trying to pull off a look like this, you've just got to not be afraid to clash, and even if it doesn't look like it is going to go, sometimes that's the key. So if I've got this red going with this pink, instantly you think it doesn't go, but you know what? When you're going to clash it, you've just got to go for it. So this frock is now 50 quid, so I've got £150 left. I'm thinking an underskirt, which is about 35, that's about 85. That means then on accessories and shoes, I've got over £100, which is a real treat on a job like this because the base is so good, it means I can play around with the accessories. And this is what I got to party up the dress, Sex and the City style. Time to create catwalk carry number 1. First of all, the underskirt. Now, these come in from good vintage stores. They're all over the country. They are accessible, and a lot of the high street shops are now doing these. Now I'm gonna whip on this dress. Now, there is a trick to get in this look, and it's really, really important. Get one corner, each of the dress, and I need it to lift above halfway. So you can, as you can see, all of that fabric on top, what that's gonna do is give me loads of volume. So it will sit perfectly on top of the underskirt. The next thing I'm going to do is take off this big belt, because we don't need this, and cut off these hideous little buttons. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to add a pair of really gorgeous little ankle socks, because what I want to do is I want to get this looking really cutesy. I'm going to add on a red shoe. I want to clash between the dark blue, the white, the electric blue, and I'm going to add on these. Now these came with an ankle strap, which I don't like at all, so they're just going to come off. Another one. Oh, I love it. It's so girly. It's almost Minnie Mouse. Beautiful. So now, to marry in the red shoes, there's a join in this skirt just here. As soon as you see that, you know it's cheap. You know it's from the high street, because designers would never have that seam on show, so I want to cover that up. I'm going to add on now this super oversized, gorgeous flower, and this is going to provide the design detail at the waist of this dress. And then a cute little over-the-top handbag. Love this. I think it's fair to say that an outfit styled up like this gives anyone on the high-end market an absolute run for their money. My insider Alexa Chung and some high flyers are the road testers.
Polyester hasn't got the best of reputations. For years, we've winced in horror at the very thought of the static shocks and hideous sweat patches brought on by this hot, heavy, itchy fabric. But the word on the catwalks, couture houses and high street is that polyester is back with a vengeance. Apparently, the new polyester is a lighter, floatier and now trendier version of the old heavy fabric. Great for bold colours, the once maligned material was a hit on the runways this season. But will it pass our road test? Hi, girls! Hi! Here come the girls! I'm at Headcorn Aerodrome, where I've recruited 9 air hostesses. Day in, day out, they have to wear uniforms made from an old polyester mix. What are your experiences of polyester? What are the pros and cons?
Yeah, it washes well.
It washes well, yes it does.
And you don't have to iron it.
You do not have to iron it.
It's warm in the winter.
Keeps you warm. What about the summer?
Keeps you warm in the summer.
Keeps you perhaps too warm in summer.
Picks up everything. Yeah.
Static.
Static.
Okay, so now it's time for the exciting bit. We're going to dress you up in polyester frocks. Yay! Yeah. Let's go. Today our Mile High ladies are trading in their uniforms to model a sensational selection of this season's polyester dresses. But whether it's high-end or high street, will the new polyester make you sweat or build up static charge with every move you make? We're going to put the new Pretty Polly through its paces. OK, so here's what's going to happen. You're going to walk at a fast pace on the machines for 45 minutes. I'll be checking for static with my beautiful assistant. After the experiment, we'll be looking for any moisture that's built up from the garments. All clear? Yes. On your machines. And they've hit the runway, or walkway in this case. Powering up to take off. Picking up speed, oh yes. Temperatures rising. Whoa, that bit of turbulence came from nowhere. Flight attendants, it's now time for your scheduled static check. Will any charge transfer to the balloon and create a hair-raising moment? A smooth flight with M&S, not a hair out of place. The same can't be said for New Look, more static control required. And Jasper Conran's had a hair-raising journey. Okay, so you're wearing the Topshop smock?
Yes.
How are you enjoying it?
It's quite nice, actually.
You've got one of the longest sleeves. Is it not getting a bit sweaty under there?
Really? Feel a tad hot.
Now, you're a very lucky lady because you're wearing the Lanvin dress, which is £2,035.
Oh, goodness.
And is it sweaty yet?
Not yet.
Not yet, OK. I like your one.
Yes, but I did wear polyester when it first came out.
You did?
So this is much improved. It's much more loose and much more comfortable to wear. The original ones that came out were a heavier product.
A bit heavier
much
material,
heavier
yeah.
material.
OK, now if all of you ladies could put your arms in the air, please, I'm going to test for any sweat patches. Up they go. Wow, you've got none. Oh, maybe a bit. Protractor? 2 centimetres.
2 centimetres.
OK. Nope. Anything here? No result. Thank you very much, ladies. You can drop your arms. OK, so I'm going to give you the results of today's experiment. All the garments that we tested had far less sweat or static than we anticipated. So in actual fact, you've all passed, you all get a green flag. In today's experiment, the new polyester surpassed all our expectations and in fact, passed with flying colours. Hey!
How can you possibly define Kelly Osbourne's style? Granny chic versus gothic rock. Well, I know what I think because I had an exclusive peek into her dirty laundry. Kelly Osbourne is the ultimate material girl. At 23, this rock chick's grown up before our very eyes, but has she matured into something of a label queen? Hi! Hey, gorgeous. Mwah. I love the frock. What are you wearing?
I'm wearing Alexander McQueen and Gina.
Oh, it's gorgeous. How many hours did you consider getting dressed for this? Or did you just think, like, grab it, put it on?
Yeah, that was more.
You didn't give me any consideration whatsoever, Kelly.
Well, I was thinking that I was going to do hoods up.
But we like hoods up.
But then I was thinking I was a bit too Iman, so I took it down.
Iman, no, yeah. I love that. Where do you get all your inspiration from for your look now?
For me, I would say that if you mix the 50s, 60s and 80s, that's more my style.
Right, OK. And do you think your passion for clothes and images come from your mum?
Definitely. I mean, my mum's got some of the most amazing clothes I've ever seen. She's like me, she saves all of her clothes. Because the way I see it, when you buy something designer, you're making an investment.
Come on now, let's go and see wardrobe. Come with me. This is very gothic, right?
It looks really gothic.
Adam's Family chic, I'm thinking.
Yeah, it's very 50s goth.
And what? 50s goth?
Yeah.
You just invented a whole new genre of fashion. I love that. You talk me through your most loved possessions in this closet right now.
This is one of my favourite things that I have. It's made by Comme des Garçons. He did a whole collection of cartoon.
I remember.
And I have the Minnie Mouse ears, and Kylie has the Bugs Bunny ears.
Amazing. And do you wear that out?
Yeah.
Let me see. Gorgeous. I love that. Is this a Chanel number?
Yes, this just got sent to me yesterday.
I love this.
And it's got a really cool belt.
Do you have a lot of black and dark colours in your wardrobe?
I'm an Osbourne.
Right, of course. A lot of your clothes look quite mature, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's really strange. Like, my mum sometimes says to me, you know, if you didn't have your hair the way that you do and have tattoos and were a bit quirky,
yeah,
you know, you'd look like an old lady.
Absolutely. This goth glamour look certainly doesn't come cheap, but what I want to know is, does Kelly ever do the high street? What's the cheapest thing in your wardrobe that you always constantly wear? Is it like a pair of jeans? Or
I don't buy designer jeans.
Right, OK.
All my jeans are from Topshop.
Right, OK. What's the most you've ever spent on a piece of clothing?
It was a coat.
Right, OK. So come on, give me the dollars on it. Give me a price bracket.
In dollars, it was $27,000.
That's it. I mean, that is like, that is extortionate.
Yeah, I never wore it, ever.
But never worn it. You are joking me. From 40 quid jeans to a £14,000 coat. That's rock royalty at its very best. Time to play dress up in a designer wardrobe. Listen, can we try this one on?
Okay.
You get in there.
I'll get changed.
Okay, let me see. Come out here.
1920s.
Let me see.
90 on.
Should we go for this one instead? Should we have a try?
You.
All right then, it's fine.
Told you.
Okay, Kelly, don't have a pop at me.
Gok Wan, fashion expert.
Can I come in?
No.
Oh, come on. Let's have a little look.
I feel like I should.
She's got vintage, she's got old school, Calvin Klein, mixed with Chanel, Victor and Rolf, with the new Chanel bag. Would no way ever be able to afford a thing like this. I feel like I'm being spun around Harvey Nichols 3 times, kicked into Harrods, and then moved back out of Selfridges, and that's what I feel like. I'm having label overload. I can't cope with it at all. Kelly, that was an absolutely amazing afternoon I spent with you. Kelly, come on, tell everyone in this room right now exactly how many wardrobes do you have? Oh, come on. Let us purge on your wardrobe.
Well, in my house in London, I had 3 rooms of clothes.
3 rooms of clothes? And how... Oh, come on, you did tell me. Tell everyone here how many pairs of shoes you have, because I almost fainted when you told me.
About 750 pairs of shoes.
750 pairs of shoes. But you just keep them. Do you ever throw them away?
No.
No, so your shoes you
I'm
will
a hoarder.
keep. So when we met, right, you were wearing the most amazing Alexander McQueen dress. I absolutely loved it. And it had a HUD on, didn't it? What is the story with you and HUDs?
I don't know. I like hide behind them. Maybe it's a bit of an insecurity thing.
Maybe, because here, my darling, I do have a gorgeous picture of you in this fabulous pink hoodie. Where was this taken?
This was at the premiere of School of Rock, and I was about 16 years old.
And you are doing that HUD properly.
Look at
Can you see that?
hair.
I love it. I love it. Look at Jack in the background thinking, oh no.
My mum's the only one that actually looks good.
Oh, bless. Right. OK, because this whole HUD story, right? Do you have a dog?
Yes.
What's your dog called? Prudence. Now, what do you dress your dog in?
Matching outfit.
Matching outfit. So, do you recognise this then?
Yeah.
Because Kelly Osbourne, what were you thinking?
Well, it was
putting
raining.
your dog in a HUD?
Well, it was raining, and she was a puppy, and it was really cold outside.
So anyway, listen, darling, you've given me this, haven't you? Tell me the history behind this piece here.
I wore this and stilettos through the jungle. When I was filming I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here Now, and...
You wore stilettos through the jungle. And this is from Warehouse Now. Who here thinks they can squeeze into this? Right, I'm coming down. So, it's really, really basic, simple rules. What you have to do is I give you this, you go into the changing room, you've got to squeeze into it. So you're ready, you've got 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No! Get out. You didn't do it. Get over there. You need to shave your chest. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No! Nice bangers. They're lovely. All right, okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So you, my darling, have just won Kelly Osbourne's dress. You look gorgeous. Absolutely sensational. Give it up for Kelly Osbourne! Tonight's catwalk face-off is fast approaching. For my second outfit, I'm going to turn some city shorts into a Sex and the City lunch date with the girls. City shorts have become really fashionable over the past probably 2 years, where girls have started wearing shorts to work. It's a great look. I'm now going to add on a pair of gorgeous gold high heels. SJP, known for her shoes. And these ones are a great replica. I'm now going to add on this lightweight blazer. Now, it's in a blouse material, but it's cut like a blazer, which is why I love it, and which is why it looks designer and not high street. Very rarely you see on the high street a piece like this. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to add on a gold belt on top of the jacket, and this is going to create a wonderful break around Lauren's waist. So what I'm going to do now is change the sleeve on it to make it look like a shirt. So I'm going to take it right up the seam. OK, so now I'm literally going to fold this up into a cuff. This is the kind of look that a lot of the big designers have done. I'm now going to add on some brightly coloured accessories. Brooches have historically been associated with quite older fashions. Don't be afraid of going into the decades that have gone past and using all those little accessories as well. It's a great way of updating your wardrobe. Finally, in contrast with the black, the white, the gold, the red, I'm going to add on an orange bag. And that clash between that red and that orange, to me, says fashionista. Great British style is street style. So I've hit the wonderful roads of Britain to find myself a UK style icon. Oh, thanks for letting me go then, you bunch of boy racing. This week I'm in Edinburgh, known for its quirky boutiques and eclectic mix of fashion. Who's gonna rock it on my runway today? I don't think there's a single person today left in their homes in Edinburgh. Today I'm looking for a Scottish style icon. Shall we start the show? Cue music! First up, an explosion of summer brights as the colour queens light up my catwalk.
I'm a big lover of like colours, and that's the first thing that always strikes me about fashion. So when I go into a shop, I see colour first. I like to buy things that no one else has.
Next up are the Dress to Impress divas. Madams of high maintenance, it's a flawless, fashionable look 24/7.
I like being like dressed up. I like making quite an effort. I like looking in magazines, seeing what the latest trends are, and I like to follow it.
Reviving the past in their own unique way are the Valiant Vintage Ensemble. These retro looks clearly stand the test of time.
I love vintage stuff. I love stuff that you don't know where it's come from, who it's come from, where it's been, who it's been on. My dress is from a bin bag. My pearls are from my granny. I don't know where they're from. I love the fact that no one's going to be wearing the same thing as you.
Saluting Scotland on the runway are the proud traditionalists.
Can I ask you a very cheeky question?
If you like.
Are you a true Scotsman today?
Well, put it this way, everything under the kilt is in working order, I hope.
And finally, the fashion freestylers. They capitalise on the capital's cultural mix and add their own twist to trends.
Well, I just wear what I like, and it's not following any branch of fashion. It's just I take snippets of what I like. If it's a leather waistcoat like I've got, or if it's a big flowery jumper, then I'll wear it.
Careful those points! Oh no!
My catwalk's been ablaze with inexpensive original style, and 6 stood out. Velvet McMillan has a fun approach to fashion, working vintage in her own unique and playful way.
It's vintage, it's chic, it's individual, it's me.
Douglas Oliver's taken high street fashion and made it his own. Cleverly combining cuts and colours, he's created a clean, simple look that's bang on trend.
I'm really shocked. I really didn't think I would actually get through. I did it for a bit of fun.
An explosion of colour came from Diana Hoffman. A clash of brights, multiple layering, original, feminine and fabulous. Laura Roth turns fashion into costume.
You've got a very, very unique look. It's black and white, I love it. It's very, very simple. And what you're doing is you're mixing vintage very well with a bit of high street, and I love that.
Image is really important to me. I love dressing up, and it's cool to get sort of recognition for it.
Ian Todd stands out from the crowd, and for all the right reasons. Courageous and out there, he takes absolute ownership of his style. And how could I not pick Dr. David Stevenson? He doesn't just wear traditional dress, he well and truly rocks the runway.
The crowd love you, Doctor.
6 individual characters, 6 individual looks. But only one will get the chance of being crowned my UK street style icon at the final in London.
The winner of the Edinburgh Heat is... Velvet! The reason why I chose you is because fashion is so playful. Some people take it really seriously. You obviously don't at all. You have some fun with it. You look absolutely amazing. Give it up for Velvet!
It's the first time anyone's actually liked my fashion sense and told me I wasn't crazy.
You look beautiful all of the time.
With a limitless budget, the designer side have set a super high standard for tonight's Sex and the City catwalk face-off. With just 200 quid a go, I've got to carry off 4 Carrie Bradshaw looks. And quirky creation number 3 is one of her most famous, When Boy Meets Girl.
I have here a fabulous pair of jodhpur-style shorts. These ones I've chosen have got the most amazing pleats at the top, which give you loads and loads of balloon volume. So they kind of look like boys' shorts, jodhpurs, uber sexy on a woman. Now I'm going to add on these big shoes, statement shoes. Most of the money from this outfit has gone on these. And the idea of doing androgyny as a woman is you still want to have your really, really feminine details. And these shoes really do kick off that statement. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add on this business shirt. Really inexpensive. most women have got one of these in their wardrobe, but if you're willing to get your midriff out, I urge you girls, then tie this up in the centre because it gives a completely different dynamic to the outfit. It makes it look a little bit more risque and, of course, dead sexy. So now, in true Carrie Bradshaw fashion, I'm going to add on the accessories, but I'm going to do it with a bit of a twist. Instead of putting the tie around the neck like a business tie, I'm going to use it as a belt instead because I want to turn it into a complete design statement. So I'm going to tie it around once, and I'm literally going to pin it together with this fabulous cheap brooch. A little bit of bling. I'm going to add a clutch bag and a man's flat cap. And a look to do it this season is wear it straight on the head, don't wear it to the side. If it's too much to the side, it looks too rude boy. Masculine, yet feminine. Girlfriend, you are very sexy in my thinking.
It's Paris. It's Couture Week. This is the place billionaires go clothes shopping. It's where the world's top designers show off their handmade collections, and a single dress can set you back the price of a small house. But what goes into a £100,000 frock? To find out, I've bagged myself an exclusive pre-show peek inside one of the most powerful and iconic brands in the world, Chanel. As well as having the desirable quilted arm candy, its classic elegance combined with street style is a big hit with celebrities. From Madonna, Agnes Dean, Sarah Jessica Parker and Claudia Schiffer.
Chanel is just extreme elegance, but always with a little twist to it. There's always something funny or like with a sense of humor.
Its artistic director, the multi-talented Karl Lagerfeld, is deep inside Chanel HQ, where rooms and rooms of seamstresses are putting the final touches to Autumn/Winter 08, his 52nd couture collection for the label. The show is less than 24 hours away, but he's agreed to see me. It's a fashionista fantasy, basically.
You okay to be filmed? Are you ready to be?
Yes, it is.
Yeah? Did you ever get nervous at all?
No, I hate that. No, you know, one has to control the situation, because if I get hysterical, frantic and nervous, it will be bad for the other people. We all have to concentrate on the finishing part of the collection and not to get too emotional about it. Huh?
How do you relax when
I'm
you're
always
not working?
I don't have to relax. I'm a relaxed person.
You're in a permanent state of relax. Okay.
Indifference does that to me.
This is amazing, this pink one.
It's fun.
Looks fantastic.
This is a dress I saw in my sleep.
Yeah?
Yes,
You dream designs?
Not a dream, but sometimes I see, in the early morning I see things and put it on a piece of paper. Huh?
Yeah?
And don't question them. It's very strange, but you cannot count on it. Huh? It doesn't happen every day. Huh?
How do you keep motivated? How do you keep wanting to design and moving forward?
The worst of the worst is when you get what the French say blasé. Huh?
Yeah.
That's horrible. I'm not blasé. I always have the feeling I did nothing and I still have to make an effort to do it.
The estimated global pool of couture clients is just 2,000. So how does this elite art form survive?
In the past, the rich woman bought 7, 8 dresses. Now, the new rich woman, they buy 30 dresses in 15 minutes. Huh?
Wow. Imagine dropping £3 million in 15 minutes.
The world is so different that you cannot compare. That's why it's more than a future, because it's a reality in a world where money changed hands.
Okay. Well, when you think that it takes up to 15 people nearly 500 hours to sew on the sequins and get each garment ready, no wonder the prices are going through the roof.
It's far more intricate than I imagined.
Clients can buy their very own one-off, made-to-measure version, adjusted to their own tastes and specifications. Coco Chanel once said, "You can't buy style." I wonder if Karl agrees.
Do you think that a sense of style is something that people can obtain by buying your clothes?
The important thing is to have your style. Huh? Even people who have no style, if they're happy with their what we consider lack of style, that's their problem. You know.
What do you think about what I'm wearing? What do you think about my outfit?
I mean, I see your blouse and your little thing. I think you look perfect. You look like a modern woman or modern girl should look. Huh?
Okay.
Exactly.
So could I be a Chanel woman?
Why not? You know, I hate girls or even boys when they wear one label and it's you only that label.
It's the day of the show. Karl made think it's unstylish to be a label slave, but it's a message that hasn't got through to all his customers. Black and white Chanel uniforms and linking C handbags are out in force.
Everyone's wearing Chanel jackets, a heel, a lot of navy, cream or black.
I can't imagine how much it all cost. But if the super rich are busting the budget, the couture show itself has required the work of over 2,000 people, all for 15 minutes of fashion majesty. These garments may be out of reach, but no doubt there'll be a version of them appearing in your wardrobe sometime soon. He may be the king of couture, but in some way he influences what we all wear. I'm caught up in the atmosphere and join in with the throng pushing to get a piece of Karl. I want to join their elite club of clients, but I'll be needing a major discount.
Congratulations, it was amazing. If I were to try and buy one of the pieces in the collection, do you know how much it would cost me?
You don't have to try, you just buy. I don't know, 25,000 pounds to 100,000 pounds.
Okay, I'll start saving. Who needs a house?
For those with less cash to splash, you could try your local Chanel branch for Karl's off-the-peg collections.
Yes, I want this.
You may still fail to find a bargain, but trying on is free.
It's beautiful, and it should be because it's 21? Surely not. Sorry, I think I've got the wrong figure. No, it really is 21,630 euros.
Well, to transform myself into a Chanel girl, I've blown the budget at just under £19,000. Worth it, though.
I'm loving this shoulder candy. This is making me happy.
I've got just £800 to challenge 4 Sex and the City designer outfits with high street fashion. The catwalk face-off's minutes away. It's my final outfit. Using 2 skirts, I'm gonna make one amazing dress.
So this is just what's called as a dirndl skirt, which is basically like a bell-shaped skirt, because it's got all these pleats in just here. What this does is it swings out loads of volume from the waistband. Whenever you see Carrie Bradshaw, she always looks so gorgeously feminine, and we're going to kind of recreate that today. So what I'm going to do first of all is add on knee-high socks. It's a really uber feminine look, and then these fabulous shoes. These are great for adding instant height. They've got a built-in platform at the front, so basically you're getting an extra 2 inches at the front and no one knows. Now, this is the big tip for this outfit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the second skirt. Already there's a built-in lining in this. I don't want any of that, so with a big pair of shear scissors, I'm just going to cut this out now. Okay, so there we go, out. You can be a lot neater with that, but right now, I don't need to. So, I'm now going to place this over Brit's head. There we go, gorgeous. I'm going to fold this waistband in. I couldn't find a waist belt that I'd like to go with this outfit, but I found this one that fits on the hip. And I need to cut it down. So all I did was punch a new hole in it, but what I would do is definitely buy a belt punch. Do not try and do it with a corkscrew or a pair of scissors. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna tie this around Brit's waist. What it's gonna do, it's gonna create 2 different lines. Number 1, which is the billow from the bust, which is already gorgeous and sexy because of those pleats, but then it's gonna create this gorgeous kick out from the waist as well. And the more fabric, the more expensive it's going to look every single time. I'm going to add on a little necklace, and this one's obviously got New York on there, so to me that says Carrie Bradshaw. I'm going to add in 2 big earrings. There we go. And then, of course, Carrie Bradshaw wouldn't be Carrie Bradshaw without her clutch bag. So there you go. Creating this dress out of 2 skirts, there is hardly any ingenuity involved with it at all. It was basically me thinking out of the box. It's dead easy. This is for everyone to do at home.
Slightly over 200 quid, but my grand total is still under my maximum of 800 smackers. We're now just finishing touches away from the fashion face-off.
We need to sort out these pleats. When it goes out, I want these pleats really even.
Have I done enough on my high street budget, or will the 4 queens of designer fashion reign? But first, more of my must-haves. Be pretty in pink with this dream dress. Super vibrant, seductively strapless, and not even 20 quid. These skyscrapers are sex on legs, great for work and for play, glossy, glamorous, a girl's best friend for this season and next. Appearances can be deceiving. This bejeweled waistcoat is a trick of the eye. It's actually a graphic print t-shirt, 2 for 1 at its best. The catwalk face-off is moments away. With their bottomless budget, the 4 fashion vixens have really hit the spot with their Sex and the City designer outfits.
We've chosen Felder Felder. I love it because it's fun, it's flirty, it's fitted, which I think is perfect for Sex and the City.
We went for something really bold. It's an Alexander McQueen dress.
It's just so individual, so amazing. It's very New York. It's floaty, it's gorgeous, and I think this is something that Carrie would definitely wear.
We've got a great Poochie mini dress. It's got quite a lot of the detailing on the front as well. It's got all the embroidery. The cocktail ring is just a little bit of fun. I think our Sex and the City chick would feel quite at home wearing a sparkler that size.
What I chose was this David Cito dress. This is demi-couture, right? It's handmade, which is elegance and New York personified.
It is all about the designers on this trend. Everyone wants to know what Carrie's wearing, from her shoes to her bag to her dress. So good luck, Gok.
These trousers need to be steamed within an inch of their life. I want those pleats really sharp.
Carrie Bradshaw does love her labels, but I'm hoping I've done enough on my £800 budget to remain unbeaten.
Okay, so as you can see, it's absolute bedlam back here. As always, I've got my last-minute jitters. I have no idea at all what the audience are going to think of it. This one means a lot to me because it's Sex in the City, my favourite subject. If I don't win, I'm going to be mortified. Anyway, go.
Okay, so all the final preparations are being put into place, all the models are getting oiled up, etc. Basically, they're going to then walk out on the catwalk at random order, and then at the end of the show, they'll stand on either side. On one side, we'll have High Street, on the other side, we'll have Designer, and the audience have to vote for which side they prefer. They won't know which is which. So it's all pretty exciting.
Outfits on the runway, but only one side can win. Will the audience choose my High Street honeys or the label-laden looks on the designer side?
Okay, so those are our 8 Sex and the City looks. Pretty exciting. Now you get to vote for which side you prefer. So if you like this side, hold up a pink card. If you like this side, hold up a black card. In 3, 2, 1, vote now. Wow.
With the votes cast and counted, it's time to find out the all-important results.
Okay then, guys, I hope you all enjoyed our Sex and the City inspired evening. But Alexa,
yes,
I'm absolutely gagging to find out which side has won.
Okay, so the pink side has won. That's the High Street side, actually. So, go! The designer outfits cost a total of £16,730.50. How much did your side cost?
Okay, so the High Street side comes in at £783.44. Wow. But I think, at
absolutely, you'll all agree with me. There are 8 wonderful outfits on the runway today, and it just goes to show, whatever your budget, everyone, and I mean everyone, should look fabulous. Next week, I hit the shops of Paris with Misha Barton, but she's not letting me anywhere near her dirty laundry.
What would you say to me?
Bugger off.
Alexa Chung road tests the latest indestructible suits. And I take on the fashionistas with the ultimate holiday wardrobe.
Girlfriend is on the beach.